What are we doing today, Alex?
Today, we're out here at the creek, and we're going to be showing you guys the power of the drop shot. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of A.I.M Fishing. Alex, and I'm out here with Manny. We're at the creek.
What is it?
I don't know, dude. Right.
Okay, go again.
Hey guys.
Wait.
Welcome to another episode of A.I.M Fishing. I'm your host, Alex, and I'm out here with Manny. Now, we're out here and we're going to be doing some creek fishing, but while we're creek fishing, we want to show you an effective method to catch small bass, finicky bass, lethargic bass, something that works really good no matter, if you're in a lake, in a creek, in a pond, it's going to work great. And that's going to be the drop shot. Little thing like that. Now, what you do with the drop shot, you're going to get a size 1 octopus hook. Now, we've got that there. We tie it on with a polymer knot, like you see there. And if you're using mono, you want to make sure that you wet that knot before you tighten it all the way. Otherwise, that will cause friction and it will break. Now, below that, I usually go 6 inches, and I do another knot there, and I hook my weight, little drop shot weight. Usually 1/4 ounce. You can go 3/8 if you want. And I use my casting gear. Now, a lot of you will like to use the spinning gear, which is fine, it's understandable, because you don't have much room to cast if you're in a creek. So now, what I do is, once I tie the rig, just like that, I'm gonna nose hook, one of those Zoom trick worms, or little plastic tailed, or a little thin grub. So this is on Manny's rig, and I'm gonna show you how we nose hook it. So this is the Zoom trick worm, watermelon, and black spike. There's a drop shot rig right there, and all you do is you're gonna go ahead and nose hook it just like that, and just make it nice and even. That way when this sits in the water, this is gonna sit flat out, and when the fish comes, you don't even have to set the hook. You just reel in and set it right on the lip or on the side of the mouth. And that's what you want with the drop shot. So hopefully we can catch them for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and start just wading this whole little creek here, and hopefully catch some good bass for you. In this creek that we're fishing, water clarity is ultra clear. You can see about six feet down. Now, the creek itself is not that deep, but there is a deeper pool down there that is about 6 feet. Everything else here is about 2 to 3 feet deep, and ultra clear brown water. We do have a very open sunny day, and it is about upper 90s, mid 90s right now. So I think the bass should be feeding. Now with fall coming, the bass, they usually tend to move up in small creeks out of the lake, because they're going to get out of that pattern. And in the summer when it's hot, they go deep in the lake, they feed on shad. But now that the fall's coming on, they want to move back in the creeks and start chilling out, because the water's going to get a lot cooler. So they don't have to be in deep water to be cool. So we're going to see if they're starting to move up. So as soon as I cast it in the little slightly deeper pool, the water level did recede quite a bit. But as soon as I landed right there on that deeper end, I got this little sunfish on it, and you see, this is what I mean. You don't even have to set the hook. You just got to start reeling in, and it's gonna set itself pretty much. Now, that's a very small sunfish, but hopefully we can get a bass. So yeah, trying to not set the hook on these small fish is very hard, because remember I just said reel it in, but keeping yourself, once you feel that bite, from setting the hook is really hard.
So what me and Alex are doing is we're slowly working our way up the creek. He had a bite. We're slowly working our way up the creek. Now where we're casting is usually where we see a bunch of foliage and a bunch of cover. That's where Alex caught some very good fish.
See, there's a nice little pool in here. See if we can catch some fish. Now the pool I'm fishing is going to be all that whole pool right there. Got a good little bass here. Not a man, they're aggressive, I'll tell you that. You see what I mean? The hook pretty much just sets itself there. He's got very, very sharp front teeth, so they're feeding on shad right now. And what I'm using, I'm no longer using those Zoom trick worms. Now I'm using a little Strike King 2-inch fluke in that baby shad color. You know, that silver blue with some metallic blue spike in there. And it's doing the work, man. Again, this drop shot, you know, it's the amount of baits you can put on there are pretty endless. But you know, in small creeks like these, this is an even smaller creek than the one that we were first at, so it makes sense that the smaller profile is going to be working. So yeah, we're just going to keep fishing around. You can see how big the creek is, what I'm talking about. What's up? Do not what?
Yeah, it's right here.
Where?
Still with the nice little bass. Oh, got the good one. And he, god damn it! Oh wow!